Oh, yes, indeed. From the 3-0 CD, that is actually called Riddle Me This. This is Creative, Colorful People Radio, where it's all about the arts, the artists, and the art of living well. The band, well, it's Shaun Martin's band, and the name may sound slightly familiar to you if you happen to be one of those credit readers like I am, and you're a big fan of or happen to have checked out the band Snarky Puppy. Well, it's keyboard player is Shaun Martin. And I've got Shaun Martin right now on the phone line with us. Hey, Shaun, how you feeling today, man? What's going on?
Hey, I'm feeling fantastic, man. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, man, no problem at all. I bet you are really happy to be able to get back outside and be able to perform some music outside in the real world.
Man, listen, yeah, I really am. And I think the person that's the most happy is with my wife because I asked her to leave the house to give her some space.
So was your creativity stifled or improved during that time?
No, my creativity actually improved because it made me be creative in more ways than just one.
Okay.
Right? So normally, it's like, okay, I'm going to, try to sit here and create music, but during this whole time, I learned so much more about technology. I learned so much more about myself, much more about culture. So, I mean, it's been a kind of weird. It's a great, but weird time, but I'm appreciative of it.
Well, it's funny you say that you were actually still learning things, and you've been in the industry for a while. You're not a newcomer. We were talking off mic. You're from Dallas, and you already have 4 Grammys, correct?
5, actually.
5. You got 5 Grammys. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. The brother got 5 Grammys.
I have 5 for my production with Kirk Franklin, and then 4 with my work with Snarky Puppy.
And still learning things.
So it's 9 total.
9 total.
I'm still learning things, yeah.
Thank you. And still learning things. So what instruments do you play?
Funny you should ask. I play drums, I play keys, trumpet, trombone, baritone, tuba, French horn. But the thing that I've been learning over quarantine is bass and guitar.
Okay. So does it come easy to you?
Right.
Are you a natural?
No, not at all. Those don't, because I can hear where where they're supposed to go. But the faculties, I'm still having to learn because it's a different stretch than like piano, right? So I'm having to take some time to really digress or regress, I'll say, as far as my speed. So
okay, if you had
it's cool. It's actually really cool.
Cool. Well, if you had to have a go-to instrument, which one would it be?
Oh, keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah, keyboard.
Okay, so you've worked with, we mentioned Snarky Puppy. Who else have you worked with?
Well, I still work very closely with Kirk Franklin. We just did a song on the soundtrack with Just Blaze called "We Win" on the soundtrack of the Space Jam 2 movie. I still work with gospel singer, phenom, actress Pamela Mann. But I've worked with everybody from The Weeknd to Timberland.
Cool. So you keep busy on demand.
Hey man, listen, if the phone rings, I'm going to answer it. I'm going to answer the phone.
He said you might be spam, but you might not be, huh?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm answering the phone. So, yeah, man.
I don't blame you, man. Well, your latest work, 3-0, it's a smashing piece of work, man. And it's funny because when my friend Blair sent it to me, I listened to it. As soon as I got through like the first 3 bars, I was like, oh, I already got that. So I was happy to know that, okay, I'm on point there. It has the same type of energy, in my opinion, as the Snarky Puppy cuts. Do you take from Snarky Puppy and put into your solo projects?
Not really. We're all kind of cut from the same cloth. We all we all went to the same university.
Okay.
So we all kind of have the same foundational mechanisms, if you will. You know, Mike Lee is a phenomenal songwriter as well as the bass player and leader of the band. But we've all had the same, you know, composition teachers, the same theory teachers, the same, you know. I think my thing is that I'm just a little more hood than everybody else. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
And I remember even when Mike moved here to Texas to go to UNC, you know, and we would literally drag all of them to like Black Baptist churches and let them like, because they were so square. Like get some of this soul in you, baby. You know. Take it from the classroom into the insole.
Yeah. So the Project 3-0, how did you come up with that name?
So 3-0 was my third record.
Okay.
And so my first record, of course, is 7 Summers. Check it out on rockadog.com. It's on my website, everything. And my second record is Focus, because 7 Summers is kind of all over the place. I mean, it's got like swing stuff on there. It's got R&B stuff on there. It's got, you know, songs I wrote when I was in South Africa. Nelson Mandela died, and I wrote Medieval, you know.
Okay.
It's got songs like that. So it's kind of all over the place. And then my second record was called Focus, where I just wanted to focus on the piano as an instrument. Piano, acoustic bass, and drums. Right? And then 3-0, because my third record, and it's very, I hate to use this word, but it's true. It's very rambunctious.
Okay.
You know, because I have Mike Mitchell on drums, who is a very, he's an out there player. Like, he can play drums, you know. He's all over the place. All over the place. Then I have Matt Ramsey on bass, who is really kind of the foundation. And it allows me to be able to play piano and keyboard and, you know, all kinds of different synthesizers and create layers. So that was the whole premise behind this record.
Cool. And I can actually hear all the different layers in the songs.
Yeah,
which one on 3-0 would be your favorite, if you had one?
Ooh, that's a great question. I would say probably Liberty of the Rising Sun, because I was actually able to incorporate my then 1-year-old son into the song in fast times, kind of like reminiscent of Stevie Wonder.
Yes, I had that exact feeling. Well, you were able to convey that, because that's exactly what I thought when I heard that. It's like, oh man, that's cool. That's like Stevie's cut.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. Well, since we were on that vibe, which performance would be, if you only could save one performance in your memory, which one would it be?
Snarky Puppy live at Royal Albert Hall.
And I love that album. That is a fantastic album.
That was hands down the most electrifying thing ever. And it's funny because I played Royal Albert Hall with many other artists, but it was something about being able to play in that hall with this band, you know, that we started with, and we were riding around a 15-passenger van in a trailer and sleeping on people's floors, and now we're playing at Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
In front of us. I mean, it was sold out. It was a sold out audience. You know, we made that record that night. So I haven't even listened to the record.
Really?
I don't know if it's mistakes on there or not. I can tell you.
You couldn't tell.
The feeling that I felt actually played that. I was like, I never want this feeling to leave my presence for the rest of my life.
Well, that's cool, man. But thank you for sharing, Shaun. And thank you for dropping by and sharing your music talents with us. I'm going to play some more of your songs. We look forward to hearing you in the future with your solo projects as well as with Snarky Puppy. I love them both. When you come to the area, holler at me.
Hey, will do.
All right.
I definitely will do that.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting our music, man. We really appreciate it.
No problem at all, Shaun. I thank you guys for putting it out. You take care of yourself, man. I'm going to play another cut for him. I'm going to drop that Afro Blue. That thing's got some oomph to it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Thanks so much, Carl.
No problem at all, Shaun. You have a great day, y'all.